Hey guys, it's Carl Brown for guitarlessons365.com. Today we're going to learn the rest of the riffs to Sad But True by Metallica. And in another video after this, I'm going to take a look at the guitar solos. So let's start here with the intro. I've already, in the first video, we just did the main riff to the song, the whole, and all the little variations they throw in there. So we got to go back now and do the intro, which sounds like this. Alright, so we're just opening with it. Now, obviously, we're tuned down to D here. So every string is tuned down a whole step. It's not drop D, so everything is down a whole step. So that's going to be a D, a G, a C, an F, an A, and another D. Alright, so I'm going to call them out like it's standard tuning, though, because it'll just mess me up if I don't. So we're going to have an A power chord here. Then you did it a few times. And then a B flat power chord, just off the first fret of the A string. Hit that again, and then back to the A. Then slide into the 7th fret on the D. Then play 6, 5, and then shift down to the 3rd fret and do a trill between 3 and 5 on the D. Back to the chords again. Now it's the same ending, except instead of the trill, you're just going to hit a power chord off the 4th string, which is going to be the 3rd fret there on the 4th string, on the D string, and then the 5th fret on the G. Alright, and then it goes to that main riff, which we've already taken a look at. And if you haven't seen that video, just make sure you check it out. And then we go into the verse. Now the verse and the chorus are what I played at the beginning. So the verse was this. So we're doing some heavy palm muting on the low E chord, E power chord. And then the chords that we're hitting in between it, the first one is the open A string and D string. So we have this. And then back to the. And then the next one is the power chord off the 1st fret on the A string. So 1st fret there and then 3rd fret there on the D. So, and then you just got to follow that rhythm, all downstrokes. Just rotates between those two chords. Now, after the guitar solo, when they play, they'll go back to the verse. They play a little variation on that riff. You probably know it. All right, so he's just basically hitting that the B flat power chord a few times. So just in case you hear that later on, that's what's going on there. All right, so from there we have the chorus, which sounds like this. All right, so this one gives the illusion that there's kind of a lower tuned guitar here, so it sounds really huge with the bass, but we're just going to start with the low, just kind of chugging along on that low E power chord again. And now you're going to go up and grab the 3rd fret on the A and the D together. Then the A and the D open, and then back to the 3rd fret. And then after that, come back to the low power chord. So we have this. Then back to the 3s, back to the 0s, and back to the 3. And then this time you're going to follow it up with the A power chord. So we have this. Kind of chug along on the A power chord, and then we have this. Gonna have the A power chord to the 3rd fret on the low E string, back to the A power chord, and when he comes back to the 3rd fret, he now plays it as a power chord. So we have this. All right, and then move it over to the 5th string here, same fret. All right, so now let's take a look at the interlude, the little instrumental section here where they do go into a harmony guitar part. Probably be the bridge of the song. So let me do kind of the rhythm guitar version first. It sounds like this. All right, so that would probably be Hetfield's part. So we're going to be starting with the A power chord, and then 3 times muted, and then the B flat power chord, and let that ring out. Hit it again, back to the A, back to the muting, and then so after a couple times through, that other part has been going on. We get to he joins our little harmony party. So we have. That's when the high part comes in, he'll start doing the low part. So we have this. So it slides up to 7, 6, 5, slide down to 2, and then hit the open A string. Then do it again. This time slide down to the 3rd fret and then play the 1st fret on the A string. Try this. All right, now we have a palm muted lick. So that's just going 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2. Then the open A again. And now we go back to a palm muted lick again, a little bit different. It goes 2, 3, 5, 3, 5, 2. And then end it on the 3. So we have this. All right, so Kirk Hammett's part for that would probably be this. Really. All right, so we're doing that same line that Hetfield was doing later on because he was doing the lowest part. So Kirk Hammett starts with that lowest part, but he doesn't go down and hit the A string notes though. So it just goes 7, 6, 5, 2, then 7, 6, 5, 3. Repeat that. Now the high part, 5, 4, 3 on the B string. Then second fret on the G. Then back to the 5, 4, 3. Over to the third fret on the G. Now he's going to join them there on that lick. Same lick, except he's going to end it with, instead of which Hetfield ended with, he's going to end it on the second fret on the G string, and then same lick again that we ended with before. See how it was slightly different, and they end it both the exact same way. Alright, so that's that little harmony section. If you have another guitar player you can jam out with and get those lined up together. Alright, so stay tuned for the solo video. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll see you then.